As you can probably see, you are going to interview two people with careers. And those two people can be anyone who you know at all. Please pick someone who has a career, someone they're planning on doing for a long time. It can be a parent, it can be a guardian, it can be a grandmother, aunt, uncle, it can be a neighbor, it can be a friend, it can be a brother, a cousin, someone who you know who has a job that they intend to do for a while. If you don't know anyone who's got a permanent job that they intend to do for a long time, that's fine. Just interview someone who has some kind of job if that's what you need to do. The idea of the project is to get to know what it is that people who go to work every day for a living really do and what they think of their jobs. And here's how we're going to do that. I'm assuming that you've already made a copy from the file name and replaced first name, last name. We're going to go straight to the two people who you'll interview. Write their names here, first name, last name, and first name, last name. Just go ahead and fill that in. And then you're going to write 4 questions that you're going to ask each person. The first one's already written for you. What do you do for a living? And the rest, I've written a bunch of questions that you might find useful. So really all you got to do is copy and paste these questions. Do you like that question right there? Then great, just select it and copy it and paste it over here. And that's one of the questions you can ask someone. So you're going to get your 4 questions that you're going to ask someone right there. And then you do the interview. The interview itself, oh, there's more questions down there. The interview itself, please keep it very, very simple. This can be a text message interview. This can be a phone interview. This can be an email interview. Just quickly and efficiently talk to someone you know who's got a job. You can text them these questions right here and get their answers back as a text, and that'll be your interview. It's done. This is not a video interview. This is not checking out lights, anything like that. It's just a quick, simple interview. It can be over the phone and write their answers here. So here's the first person's answers. Just copy and paste or type them right there. Second person's answers. And then when you're done with that, what did you learn? Delete this and write something you learned from these interviews. This is really important. What things did both people say that were in common? Did both of them talk about something that you noticed? Like both of them said, sometimes you have to avoid getting angry at work. Even though customers can be real jerks, you've got to just smile anyway and go with it. If 2 people said that, that could be interesting. Or if 2 people said, it's super important to show up on time, or whatever it is that people talked about. When you interviewed them, write down what a couple of them said. And was there anything that you were surprised by? Anything that someone who you talked about who's got a job said that you were surprised by? Next is going to be the career research.